How did you get your start with YouTube videos?
I started making videos, well, since I was a kid, but then I really got inspired by YouTube when I was really bored at work, and I had very long lunch breaks, and I was looking around on the internet, and I said, oh, a place to put videos. I have long lunch breaks. I can do this now. So I started filming at work, and I started uploading them, which eventually got me fired.
What's the secret to success on YouTube?
I think the secret to success on YouTube is not giving up, because it is a freaking roller coaster. Like one day everything's going great, the next day nobody's watching and your videos are getting flagged, and then the next day it's great again. You gotta just keep going or else you're gonna go crazy.
How have you seen YouTube evolve?
I've seen YouTube go from a site that only me and 3 of my creepy friends knew about to now a site that my mom is watching Gangnam Style. Like it's gone mainstream, which is a little bit scary, but cool.
What doors did YouTube open up for you?
YouTube completely changed my life. I mean, I was pretty much homeless before, and YouTube came around, and now I can take care of my family, and now I have opportunities to make my own TV shows and my own movies, hopefully. So pretty much changed everything.
So how did you end up getting involved with Smiley?
The director, Michael, is my friend, and he came to me and said, hey, I want to direct a horror movie. And then I laughed because he's a comedian. But then he was like, no, I really, really want to do this. I can do this. And I believed in him, and I signed on, and I'm glad I did.
What was it like working on this film?
It was definitely different for me because YouTube is so low budget that it was, when people said, oh, Smiley's low budget, I'm like, really? There was food. There was no food on YouTube. So for me, it was a step up. I mean, there was a trailer. I mean, I didn't get my own trailer, but I saw one. It was great.
What's the story about?
Smiley is kind of like the next generation of Bloody Mary. It's like you go on the internet, you say, I did it for the lulz 3 times, and then this killer pops up and kills you from behind. So it's kind of like urban legends meets Terminator.
Do you have a favorite memory from making the film?
My favorite memory was definitely the kissing scene, because after we did it, Michael took me and Caitlin aside and went, we need to do that again, which completely ruined my confidence. So that was definitely my favorite part.
And a lot of movies are being made into video games now. How do you think Smiley would translate to a video game?
I think it would be awesome. I think it would be way better than Splendor Man, whatever the hell that is. I think it would be really scary. Smiley faces, blood, me and Ashley kissing.
So what video games did you play growing up?
I played the game where you had to shoot the birds. Duck Hunt, right?
So what are your thoughts on how far gaming has come since Super Mario Brothers with like Xbox and Kinect and PlayStation 3?
It's gotten insane. It's gotten to a point where it's like, okay, like, do you need to feel like you are actually killing people with 3D hands? Like, just go out and do it. Like, are you that lazy that you need to play it? Just go do it. Actually, no, that's terrible. Don't do that. Play it.
What role do you see gaming playing on YouTube today?
Gaming has completely taken over YouTube. Gaming is the new Asian. Asians took over, everybody was into it, and now gaming came along, ruined that. And everybody's making video game channels and stuff, and I would love to, but I throw up. It would be videos of me throwing up, which would probably do well.
What are your thoughts on the explosion of streaming video?
I think it's awesome. I think now, I don't have to wait a million hours for my Bang Bros to buffer. It's just instantly streaming. I can see the girl crying covered in money. It's perfect. I think that it gives you an opportunity to put something out there and people can automatically see it. The first time I watched a YouTube video in 2006, it literally took an hour for it to load. And now it's just so fast.
So what are your thoughts on people making a living off YouTube doing gaming content, like video game content?
I think it's awesome. You can play a game, make fun of the game you're playing, and then make money. I mean, that's like that's like every creepy, nerdy kid like me's fantasy. Granted, I can't play video games, but if I could, it would be my fantasy.
What are your thoughts that some kids nowadays can make a living playing these games professionally? That just blow your mind.
How? Like, do they get endorsed by like Cheetos that they're eating? Or
basically, through esports, they get sponsors and ads, and then they play online and they stream and they go to events and they just win and they have a Call of Duty tournament coming up. The grand prize team will win $1 million.
Listen, if I could make money wearing wigs, people can make money doing anything.
And how do you think streaming has impacted Hollywood TV?
I think it scared the crap out of them. I have never watched a show on live TV in like 10 years because I always either TiVo it or watch it on YouTube. So I don't know if it affects them, but I think it does.
And what are you looking for? What can we expect next from you, in feature-wise? Any other projects in the works?
Yeah, we just started pitching a teen horror comedy that I'm going to be directing and starring in, and also a talk variety show that I'm going to be pitching. So hopefully one of them works.